I've already taught everything there is to teach about the ellipse, but Saxon hasn't given you exercises taking all the different possibilities into account. So that's why it's ellipse part 2. So let's do a recap. Do you remember what the equation of an ellipse has to look like?
X squared over A squared plus Y.
Thank you. X minus H squared over
Y minus
Y minus
A.
And that equals 1. And whatever's underneath the X, you move in the X-axis, square root of A. Just A, I'm sorry. And whatever's underneath the Y, you move in the Y, right? And then you draw the ellipse, okay? Now, so far, you had it this way. X squared over A squared plus Y squared over B squared equals 1, because the center has been at 0, 0, right? Right now, they're finally going to give you ellipses that are not centered at 0, okay? So, do you remember that the ellipse do you remember the girl when she drew it? The girl, the mathematician. When she drew it, and she kept that same distance constant, remember? The rope was always constant. Now, keeping that in mind, we're going to look at example 89.1. 89.1 example. They give you vertices at plus minus 5, 0 and foci at plus 4, 0. Now, in case you forgot what the vertices and the foci are, let me remind you. I'm going to erase this. I'm going to draw an ellipse. I'm going to draw this so it looks better. Okay. Let's say that's the ellipse. And this is Y, this is X. And we know that over here is this one here is B. This is also B. This is A, right? And we have this distance here, this B, is also the same as this distance here in B, okay? And then you're going to have a third side, which is going to give you the focus. Does that make sense? The longest side is here. That is when she was at the farthest end with the rope, correct? So that's the longest it could possibly be. But in a right triangle, what's the longest side you can possibly have? The hypotenuse. So this distance here has to be the same distance as the B. Do you agree? Because it's the longest you could possibly get. Now, because mathematicians like to give names to everything, this here would be called the focus. Now, you remember that the foci are the points where you put that. It's like where you start it's your pivot point, let's say. And for a circle, your foci start to come towards the center, and that's why in the end, it's just one single thing, and it's a circle. You remember that? Okay, so if we look at it with this information here, what do we have? we have? It says we have vertices. The vertices are always on the long side. Okay? Long side. So, this one says that it's plus minus 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's a little crooked. Bear with me. 5. Okay? 1. And we have foci at 4. So your foci are at 4 and a 4. So we've got the vertices are here. We've got foci here. Let me put it so that it looks like that one. We've got the foci here, the green ones. And this ellipse is like this. Okay? Now, you want to find this side. And you know that from here to here is going to be the same distance as the long side. So this side is going to be 5. You know that this side has to be 4. So now you're going to have to find this one right here. If this is 4 and this is 5, how much is this one? 3. It's got to be 3. If you don't remember, if you haven't memorized that when you have a right triangle and this is 5 and this is 4 and this is 3, it's fine, do Pythagoras. Okay? You're still going to get to the same thing. 5 squared minus 4 squared is equal to the side that you're finding. Square root. Okay? At the end of the effort. So if this is 3, then this has to be 3 as well. Okay? Do you agree? Is it clear what I just did? Fine. So they're going to ask you to find the equation of that ellipse. We're lucky because this is still centered at the center. So we know that it's going to be x minus 0 squared over. How much is the a? How much? 5? 5?
3. 9.
It's 5, but it's squared, remember? So I'm going to put 5 squared. Plus, how much did I move in y? 3 squared equals 1. So if I simplify, I have x squared over 25 plus y squared over 9 equals 1. And that is my answer. Is it clear? Sure?